as over the course of a decade, Angry Grandpa became the center of a YouTube empire, entertaining millions of fans around the world. And he remained appreciative of his fans throughout his life. In fact, his last tweet, published on December 5th, 2017, reads, "Love all you youngins." Here before they were famous, the passing of Angry Grandpa hit us especially hard. The first collaboration video we ever did on this channel was with his son Michael, who you may know as Kid Behind Camera or Pickle Boy, and Charles. And they were nice enough to prepare exclusive clips to cut into our video. They brought with it the same energy and comedic flair that they put into their own videos. Let's take a look.
My name is Michael Green, and welcome to Before They Were Famous. Now,
not you. You ain't famous. What the fuck makes you think you famous?
I'm not saying that I'm famous. I'm saying the name of the show.
You got to say you're famous. You ain't
the
famous.
name of the show's Before They Were Famous.
You ain't never been famous.
It's the name of the show.
Shut up. Name of the show?
Before They Were Famous.
I'm on Before They Were Famous. Bullshit.
That's still one of my favorite clips to call back to. Absolutely brilliant. Now, my name is Michael McCredden, and I'm documenting the life and career of Angry Grandpa here for you on Before They Were Gone. Now, feel free to leave your thoughts and prayers for the departed and his family in the comments down below. From what I understand, Michael is intent on keeping the Angry Grandpa channel going as a living tribute to his father. So you can show your love by going over there, commenting, watching, and subscribing if you haven't already. Angry Grandpa was born Charles Marvin Green Jr. on October 16, 1950. He grew up in the Sherwood Forest neighborhood of Charlestown, South Carolina. His mother was Dorothy Myers Green, and his father, Sergeant Charles Marvin Sr., was a World War II veteran. He also had an older sister, Charlene. Young Charles had an extremely difficult childhood. His father beat him with a coat hanger, and once when he stole a cigarette at the age of 6, his father decided to teach him a lesson by making him smoke the entire pack. That tactic didn't seem to work, as he would go on to smoke throughout most of his life. Now, when he was just 9 years old, his father was paralyzed in a car accident, and the family struggled financially. They were regular attendees at Ashley River Baptist Church, and other church members came over to the house to offer money and other assistance in time of their need. Still, Charles Sr. would eventually succeed to his injuries and pass away. Now, Charles Jr. was often bullied in school for being poor and for his weight. To avoid the bullying, he would often fake being sick so he could just stay home. As a teenager, Charles experimented with drugs. On Halloween night in 1968, he apparently took a combination of weeds and mescaline in a cemetery, which caused him to vividly hallucinate zombies coming out of the graves. What did that look like? Probably a little something like YouTube Rewind 2017. At some point, he attended college for 1 year. He also spent a year traveling around America doing hippie stuff with a group of friends. During that time, he had no contact with his family, but despite his hippie ways, he also had to do some not-so-hippie stuff, going off to fight in the Vietnam War when he was just 18 years old. Throughout his life, Charles worked several jobs, including owning multiple failed small businesses, doing apartment maintenance, and selling peanuts. He was also a volunteer firefighter. During the early 1970s, Charles met and befriended a man by the name of Donald Henry Gaskins, aka Pee Wee Gaskins. Unbeknownst to Charles, that guy turned out to be a serial killer, although he did recall one time getting into a drunken fight with Pee Wee, who then slammed his head to the counter and said that if it weren't for their friendship, you'd be in my graveyard tomorrow. After Gaskins was caught by police, Charles was of course shocked. Pee Wee wrote him a letter from prison, but Charles told him to never write him again. Later, Charles would visit the cell where Pee Wee had been held prior to the prison being shut down, and on the wall was a pentagon with Charles's name in it.
Nice.
It's even spookier than the whole zombie thing. Charles married for the first time during the 1970s, and with that wife had his first daughter, Dawn Michelle, who lives in Alabama. After the divorce, Charles would go on to marry Tina Sharp in 1982, and together they would have 4 children. At the time, they were living in a trailer park in South Carolina. Charles was suffering from bipolar disorder, depression, alcoholism, and obesity. In the 1990s, he's said to have
Even business taco sauce.
gained as much as 800 pounds.
Put some hot sauce on it and try it.
Was forced to use a wheelchair to get around. A gastric bypass surgery helped him to lose some weight, but he continued to have another health issue, including dumping syndrome, which led to an addiction to pain medication. In 2006, he also had a scary time in the hospital while in...
Oh, H.
Come on, okay, go talk to them. I'll try to see. about your ear. I'm laugh too. You nasty mother. I can try. Can I try? Let me try it. Let me do. It's like you. I said let me try them. I'm trying one chip. Oh! They inside of a bag. They inside that fruit in that frosted flakes bag. Let's do it, please. No! What is it? I'm gonna dig it. I'm gonna dig it. What is it? Dig it. Why she looking at him?
First she said she don't want to talk. Now she wants to talk. Make up her mind.
Of the knife for a hernia surgery. He died on the operation table, but was luckily revived, and after a 4-week coma, he woke up. Unfortunately, his behavior was gradually getting more and more out of hand throughout the years. It got so bad that his youngest son, Michael, asked him to buy him a video camera to document his behavior. He said, "He was such an asshole around the house all the time that I told him I wanted a video camera for Christmas so I could show him how he acts." Sure enough, Charles agreed. Now, Christmas was generally a rough time of year for him. He had lost his mother on one Christmas morning, and another year his sister died 2 days after Christmas. But that time of year would also soon turn.
For the past couple of days, you guys have been begging for Angry Grandpa to try the unicorn frappuccino.
How'd you like it? That is dope. Oh my God, give me a headache. When freeze brains. That's the best I've ever tasted in my life, man.
Are you serious?
I ain't lying.
Brain, then don't freaking drink
It's
it.
worth it.
Just slow. You're gonna keep giving yourself brain freeze. All right, Dad. What's the verdict? The unicorn frappuccino from Starbucks.
Sharks!
Okay, you're gonna wreck this, okay? Pickle boy here. I am with Grandpa. And in a few minutes.
Alright, guys. Don't change the plans. Nadia, you get Roblox on the Subway Surfers Tycoon. Cause you ain't finished. You took your medicine? Huh? Can I have your tacky? Gee, why you took your darn on medicine?
Just because I took my medicine doesn't mean I'm gonna give you everything.
Yes, they do. Well, I'm trying to finish this what you need. Come on, come get on the game with me. Yes. I don't care. Yes. You done?
Okay.
What you looking at? Nobody looking at you. Cause you too. How do I explain this?
No, looking at you. You too ugly.
She wish. You wish you was me.
I had to wish my wish already came too, but I had to wish that though, huh?
I ain't gonna get on the game with me. You playing the Subway Surfers Tycoon. Naya? Yes, it does. That means, you know, every time you get on your medicine, you can give me something. And you can't lie about that.
My message just don't kick in automatically like that, so we don't kick in that thing.
I'm finna get on Subway Surfers. Naya? You nasty and you disgusting. Twice.
You don't want to come out trifling, you don't take baths. You don't even wash your hair, you don't even do your ass, so shut up.
You think that's supposed to hurt me?
You think I'm gonna hurt you? You want me to hurt you? No.
Yes.
No, it's not, because I really don't care if I'm not getting on rubber time.
I don't care.
I was just about to get on rubber, but I ain't getting on none.
Sure, you always lying anyway, so what?
I don't. Okay, I was about to get on it. I used to in line. I really was like so close. I was just close to getting on it too. This close. Was he looking at my finger? This close to getting on it?
No.
But no, I'm not moving.
No, I just want. The reason why I said it because I just want Joe Takis. And the reason why I thought the big house was on because I thought you were gonna let me have it, but you lied. Marvel versus DC. Right. Right, it's the game I was talking about when you get to play. Get off me. And I was saying, look, this the game you get to play as Iron Man and rest up.
I want to play a game where you can get Harley Quinn.
You can. Isn't DC with Harley Quinn? Yeah, you could have played Superman, all different kinds of superheroes. Stop playing. Stop. And stop doing that, man. I got my own girlfriend. I wasn't talking about you. Alright, guys, I'm playing this game.
You guys want to play this Tycoon guy? But not that with I don't want Subway Surfers Tycoon.
We gotta play this different kind. They go Deadpool. Oh. They go Harley Quinn. Well, Harley Quinn. If I don't see Harley Quinn, I ain't getting on. They got they got, look. Maybe Harley Quinn. That's Harley Quinn? Yes. You getting on it?
That settles. I'm getting on.
Huh?
That settles it.
Alright, who should I be?
So, I'm getting
on
Harley Quinn.
Hey.
Huh?
I'm gonna be Quicksilver.
Quicksilver?
Isn't Quicksilver ugly? Why you said that about him?
Cause he is.
He run fast.
And then let me get home. You want to put me on the game. You want to put me on the game. I want to get out in my life.
I'm Quicksilver.
I hope you die. I fall off the roof. 2 on my left. Then wait, that's a. Oh, that was a tycoon. Man, that's it. Don't get back on my game. That's a tycoon. Quit on it.
That is a tycoon. This ain't no tycoon.
I bet it is a tycoon. Don't get back on.
I'm telling you, it's not. Sure.
Okay, I'm getting back on my Subway Surfers again. Hey there, okay?
I don't want to be here no more. It's not even showing his costume.
Yeah, shut up. I'm not alone.
I see Ethan gave him a TV.
Ow, mother!
How you died?
I stepped on that group only pad.
Man, I'm trying to kill myself because they're not even showing his costume.
They're not even showing me Harley Quinn. They don't want to show me Harley Quinn, Larry.
What you want me to do about it?
I want you to come here and help me find Harley Quinn. Cause they not showing me Harley Quinn. They not showing me Harley Quinn. They not know me. They not know me. They not show me Harley Quinn at all. And I don't know what Harley Quinn and they not know me Harley Quinn. There's no name we said this.
We said it.
No.
Oh, I think we gotta wait for some of the characters to unload up. I see Batman.
I see you, Larry. I see you
What?
running.
Oh my God, they would do that. They be doing it all the time.
They better show me Harley Quinn in 5 seconds. 5.
She right there.
Where?
Right here.
Show me.
By the Flash.
Got a flash? What a flash? Jay. On side of him is Superman.
I know.
You mean on side of Superman? Show on side of Superman?
No, right here.
Where?
Follow me.
Okay.
Where you at? Oh. You ain't gotta be mean. Takis.
I got zebra. Remember?
True. You being... My phone